Hi, and welcome to another Three as Company video on Lord of the Rings the card game. I'm Joseph. You're working on a Burglar's Turn deck. Um, Doing a Dwarf Swarm with a bunch of fun attachments in the sideboard. Pretty thematic. All doors plus Gandalf. I did end up adding a Warden of Healing and a Eoreth because without reliable attachments, even a good hero defender like Dane dies eventually. And most of these allies aren't that stout when it comes to defense. So having some repeatable healing is pretty important without any attachments or some non-thematic allies. There's no way to heal reliably, so I'm cheating a little bit. That Farsighted in here, which has been a really good card for solo plays here. Deciding what to play when. I found that I can burn through the deck, but that was probably not going to happen in this game, so Will of the West is going to be useless. In fact, probably should say it's on that test of will, honestly. I'll change that when we get to Octagon. But a Dwarf Swarm does what a Dwarf Swarm does without some of the attachments like Legacy of Durin. It's not as strong, but it's fun to try to hunt loot with dwarves. So we're going to go over to Octagon. We played Into the Pit a couple times, but pretty good. Been playing Fire in the Night a bunch of times, and it hasn't gone well. I won twice, lost 5 times, but didn't ever get a recorded win, so I'm moving on because I'm getting tired of playing it. It's a good challenge, but it's been fun, but can't play it forever. I'm going to try a new quest, the City of Ulfast. It's not super new, but it's a good one. It rejects your threat pretty hard. This deck has some threat control in it, but it's not made for that, so it'll be interesting to see how it does. Has a big boss enemy that starts hitting you very hard, 9 attack, so it's going to be dwarf chumps for this. I'm hoping it has a higher ratio of locations though. Fire in the Night, I wasn't seeing many locations, and that's discouraging for a Burglar's Turn deck. So we're gonna get our deck set up here. These are our loot. This is the hand I drew. I'm gonna keep it. It has Tightener Belts and Keeley in it. I didn't mulligan, but I like that hand. It's heavy on Spirit, but it has a Sneak Attack, Gandalf, and a Tightener Belt, so I'm gonna take it. Searching for Ulkor. Add City Guard to the staging area. Each player adds a different location to the staging area. Shuffle the encounter deck. Catacombs, Side Street, Streets of Ulfast, Crowded Market, Guarded Archway, King's Lawn. This one tends to be the best one. You have to put an enemy out to use it, but when it's the active location, the City Guard gets plus 20, so you can kind of control if he engages you or not. This is probably the easiest one to travel to right away. I'm going to try to play the long game and do that, because the other friendly one spawns an enemy, and nobody likes that. Alright, so we have the boss. He is X threat. X is 1 more than the number of resources on the main quest. Every turn you're going to put 1 there. Quest effects, put 1 there. 9 attack, 4 defense, 20 hit points. Can't leave the staging area, but is considered to be engaged with each player whose threat is equal to or higher than the engagement cost. Side B, City Guard cannot have more than 5 damage and gets minus 5 engagement cost for each resource here. At the end of the round, place a resource here. So he starts at 45, then 40, then 35, then 30. So you really need to chugging through these quest stages. But if you go too fast, you get in trouble too. So it's all about pacing. First turn for the Dwarf deck is nothing. So we're going to quest for 6 versus 2. First turn, got a Strider's Path. That's great. I might use that first turn. In fact, I will. It's a great time. Really good time. I'm going to use Strider's Path for 1 resource. I'm going to travel to it without doing the travel effect, which means we're going to get a free loot. Nice. And we quested for 6 versus 2. We get 4 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting the Arkenstone, turn 1. I like it. Now travel here, we raise each player's threat by X. That's 1 more than the number of resources here. There are 0, so we're going to raise our threat by 1 to go here. We put 1 resource here, which means this guy is at 2 threat and at 40 engagement cost. I'm going to go ahead and play this, even though it's not ideal, and go to the next turn. Another sneak attack. Wow. We're going to play him, reduce our threat by 1, look through for Feely. Where are you? There he is. We have our 5 dwarves. Can't play anything else though. We'll draw additional card next turn. We have more willpower. I think we're getting enemy when we go to the next stage. We can afford to stay 1 more turn probably. Oh, we didn't do this. Oh yeah, good deal. Unique characters now get +1, so now I have a +2 for all these characters. This has 5, so let's go for 3 characters. These are 4 each, 8 little Aoins, and that's 11 willpower. Resolve the travel effect on the active location. Oh, this is good. If there's no active location, discard cards until they get a location. The travel effect is raise each player's threat by X. X is now 2. 2 threat raise for a whole encounter card is not bad. We had 11 versus 2 is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's fine. We can have 1 more turn here. And we earn this. Great. Now I'm up to 5 defense. This goes away. We put more in a resource. He's still at 40. So now he's at 35 at the end of the turn. New turn. Draw a card. Nice. Play him out for some quest. Reduce a threat by 1. Play him out 2. His effect isn't really meant to be used in this deck, but we're getting our swarm. Alright. He is now 3 threat. We're ready to move on, I think. So quest for 7 with 6, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Quest for 9 versus 3. Okay, this guy can't get nasty. 9 versus 5 is 4 progress. And we go to next quest stage, trying to blend in. Each player must choose either raise your threat by 5 or reveal an encounter card. I don't know. I think I'll raise my threat by 5. I can lower it by 5 twice with Gandalf. City Guard cannot have more than 10 damage, and it gets 5 and -5 for each resource here. Same deal. Great, this guy come down. After he engages you, either place a resource here, or Ulfast Sentry makes an attack. He has 1 more attack than the number of resources, so he has 0 attack. So he's going to come down. Let's let him do a free attack. He takes 4 to kill. Undefended. 1 damage. And then we'll defend him. +1 attack. No damage. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. He's dead. Alright, into the round. We put 1 resource here. He is now 40. We're at 36. Draw an extra card. Test of Will. I'll save a resource for that. Made 10 progress. He's 2 threat. Let's put some good progress down and put Gandalf in combat phase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 to 2. Side quest. After an enemy engages a player, raise your threat by 1. Do not like. Search. Streets of Ulfast, that's 2 threat. Raise your threat by 2 to go there. Okay. It's 4 threat versus 9 is 7. 6. Sorry, 5. We're going to raise the threat by 2 to go there. Now at 38, that's 45. Get a treasure. Nice. Dane with Ancestral Armor and Citadel Plate is a 5, 11. 11 hit points. You can even take a whack. Okay, we are engaged with him, so we can't really do anything. I'm going to put a progress or another resource there. Now he's at 35, so he's going to hit us unless we do a Gandalf. Next turn. Alright, Bofer. Let's do a Blue Mountain Trader, because I can keep his Test of Will. I need to draw a leadership card. A lot of spirit. I'm going to quest hard. Quest phase, sneak attack Gandalf, lower my threat by 5. And then we'll quest on this. He's 3 threat, but that's all we have. This is going to take 6 to clear, so we're going to quest a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Plus 5 is 21. We only need 6. That should do it. Leave a couple chumps up. Test of Will. 21 to 6. 21 to 3, rather. Guarded Archway. That's only 2. He makes immediate attack. Ugh. Don't want to go there. Both in the staging area cannot reduce threat at all, so probably want to clear that. 21 just 5 is 16 progress. 6 go here and 10 go here. Reduce our threat by 3. And we get this. That is a good deal. This goes away. This guy comes back to hand. We're going to travel here. Let the Blue Mountain Trader feel the wrath. City Guard. No effect. He's dead. I am not engaged with him. He's at 35 threat. I'm at 30. So I can't attack him. He is, of course, immune to player card effects. Okay, finally got a leadership card. That's nice. 1, 2, 3. Reduce threat by 1. Put a resource out here. So now he's 33. Or sorry, he's 30. So let's play another Dwarf. So now we're at 29. Oh, forgot to do a treasure. Magic ring, good. Let's quest pretty hard, see if we can get through it, but if we don't, that's okay. Because he's not engaged with us right now. We're 1 below, and I can sneak attack Gandalf. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's do that. Another one. You. 13 to 6. 7 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get the magic ring. We're going to put that on Dane. That's some healing already. Very good. And we're going to sacrifice another Dwarf. He's going to make an immediate attack. We're going to throw Beely under the bus. +1 attack, 10 attack. He's dead. We do get Thrower's Ring out. Thrower's Ring is a weird one for this deck. It's not really that good, but it's a free ready. Because there's no attachments in my deck. Put a 4th resource out. Now he's -20. He's at 25. So we need to get through this turn. Ah, farsighted. I will do that almost every time. Although it's going to goof up everything. Because as soon as we move on, I have to shuffle the deck. But we know we're going to get this guy. That's not bad. If we move on, he'll be at a 1 attack. Okay, what can we play? We don't need a test of will necessarily, unless we choose to reveal a card. So I could play a spirit ally. Have a lot of leadership, but no leadership. Just play him for a chump. Reduce our threat to 30. To clear it, we're going to need to do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Request for 15. That's quite a bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and quest phase, sneak attack Gandalf in. I'd like to use the card draw, but I want to be safe and move my threat down. So we need a quest for 15. We have the Arkenstone, so he's 5. He's going to obviously quest, so that's 7. He can quest for 4, so that's 11. 14. Let's just do 15 with him. 15, we reveal him, that's 7. We get 8 progress, 5 here, and 3 here. Get this. Dane is really happy here. Go to the next quest stage. Drawing attention. Each player must choose. Raise your threat by 5 or City Guard makes an immediate attack against you. I think I'll take the threat. Side B, City Guard cannot have more than 15 damage and gets -5 for each resource here. At the end of the round, place 1 resource here. I'm betting we gotta put damage on him, so I'm gonna have to engage him at some point. Into the quest phase, he comes back. But this did not shuffle, so we know what's coming up. That's really good. Although we know this is coming out. Would have been better to take the attack. Oh well. Take this guy down. Oh yeah, we can give him a free attack because we know we'll get this shadow card. That'll put 1 damage out. And then we'll get another attack, which is this shadow card. Then we know what's coming up next. It was perfect. I might as well have defended this guy. Defend with him. 1 attack does nothing. And then we'll swing back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and kill him. And we put 1 resource out. He's at 2 threat. And he's at 40 engagement cost. Extra card. We know we're going to get this. Doom 1 at the end of the round. And until the end of the round, enemies engaged with the first player cannot take damage. So that's going to do absolutely nothing. So we can quest a lot. Just power up a little bit. Let's play Biffer. Reduce the threat by 1. Draw 2 cards. Play him. Reduce our threat by 1. We don't need Test of Will, so we can play a Sigil Minor. Just to power up. Reduce our threat by 1. I'm happy to sit here 1 more turn. No reason not to, really. This is what I'm going to get next turn. I would just do an attack or raise my threat by a ton. Let's put a bunch of progress down. We need 15. We only have 2 out there. So let's quest for, might as well go for 16 willpower. That'll put all but 1 we need out. 8, 9, 10, 11, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 14 progress. And Doom 1. End of round, put 1 resource out. He goes up to 3. He's now at 30, so he'll engage us if we don't do something. Draw an extra card. Another test of will. Glowing. And can play him. Reduce a threat. Okay. We have 2 test of wills. I think I'll just cancel this. Then shadow cards can't go off. And we're totally safe. So we're going to have 3 in the stationary. We just need 1. So we'll just quest for 4. Nori. Quest for 4. Reveal this. I'm going to cancel it. It would be an attack or raise my threat by a bunch. I don't want the attack because I'm going to attack him. Take him soon enough. So we put 1 progress out. Go to the last stage, I think. Ulfast Trap. Shuffle the counter deck and the discard pile and reveal 1 enemy. Add the staging area. There's a very bad enemy here we haven't seen yet. And it's actually not revealed, it's just add him, so his revealed effect doesn't go off, which is good. Alright, how do we win? City Guard can't have more than 20 damage. It gets -5 for each resource here. At the end of the round, place 1 resource here. The stage cannot be defeated while City Guard has hit points remaining. When it's defeated, the players win the game. Okay, so we do have to let our threat go up so we can, or just sit here for a while till his engagement cost gets low. He's going to come down, get a shadow card. We'll defend with Dane. Attack enemy gets +1 attack. If it destroys a character, it does not. So 4 attack. It's just fine. And we have a lot of attack to kill him. Put 1 resource out. He is now at 2. And that is 40 engagement cost. New round. I think I'll try for a Titan our belts. We do need to get 20 on here eventually. Probably a good turn to do it since I'm not going to be engaged with him. So I'll quest for a good bit. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 to 2. Surge. Servant Sauron. And he engages the first player. And this is the bad enemy. 3-5-2-5 cannot have player card attachments, and when it attacks, place a resource on the main quest. So it's not a bad moment to do it, but it's a horrible enemy, really. 21 to 5 is 16 progress. Well, engages. It looks like a location too. Oh, it confuses me. And this guy says, after you raise a threat, he makes an attack limit once per round. There's only 1 resource there. He's at 40, so we don't have to worry about him yet. I'll defend with Dane. Nothing. I'm going to raise my... Nope, I'm not going to raise my threat. I'm going to do Ring of Thror, discard a card to ready him. And then I'll defend. He has 2 attack. The Hammersmith. 1 damage. And now I really want to kill this. I need 7 attack. Dane is up, so I get bonus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then this guy takes 4 to kill. Unfortunately, I can't do that. I have 2. Then put 1 resource out. He goes up to 3 badness. He's at 35. During the refresh phase, I'm going to raise my threat, and this little guy is going to attack me. Also, refresh phase, I'm going to do this. Who do I want to defend with? I'll defend with him. 2 attack, 3 attack, 2 damage. Alright, okay. Additional card. good deal. We'll play him. 1, 2, oops. 1, 2, 3. And let's give us some more resources, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Reduce our threat by 1. Play him. 1, 2, 3. Reduce our threat by 1. I wish we had more locations to get loot with, but the loot has helped. We got a lot of good stuff in play. I wish I could draw my last sneak attack. Okay. Quest just enough. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 to 3. Doom 1. Until the end of the round, enemies engaged with the first player cannot be damaged. That's my last test of will. I won't use it. Oh, this had an additional point on it from that bad guy. Which means he's at 30. Which means I'm going to cancel that because I want to damage him. There's the bad guy that when he attacks, he puts a token out. I forgot to do it. I remembered now. Okay, so 12 versus 3 is 9 progress. Plenty. Did I do the doom for that? Let's see. Yep, I did. Okay, so he's going to attack me. Plus he's going to attack me. And the doom makes him attack again. So first we'll do that attack. Dory takes 1 damage. And now we'll move to combat phase. I think Dane can handle it. He's at 5, 11. Yeah, just 6 damage. Ready him with Thor's Ring. And then I'll defend this again. 1 damage. Now I need to kill this guy. He takes 3 to kill. If I can kill him by himself. And then how much damage can I put on here? I need to load him up eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 7 damage. It's looking good. I wish I got more loot, but there's my sneak attack, and there's my very good tail. I got 3 leadership. Let's put him out. Lose my sneak attack. I don't think it's worth losing my sneak attack personally. Bomber, no game is complete without bomber. Reduce my threat by 1. This has another progress or token on it. So he's at 5 threat. We just need to kill him basically. We don't even need to quest much. So let's just do it. Got test. Nope, don't have test of will, so might as well. No. AC stroke is worth keeping around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should be fine. Ugh, I hate that guy. 8 to 9, 1 progress. This comes down. And both of these are going to attack me. Technically, this guy gets a shadow card first because this guy is at 25. Dane doesn't really want to defend again. So let's let it go undefended, and then Dory can just eat it. Undefended. If this attack destroys a character, excess damage must be assigned among characters you control. Well, that didn't work out. How about a hasty stroke? So that would be, well, it's not the end of the world, really. Let's just eat it. So 9, exhaust him. So he can take 2 damage and then 7 damage everywhere else. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But the dwarves have hit points. Dane will defend here. 5 to 5 plus 1. 1 damage. Still fine. Discard a card. 2. Ready. With Ring of Thrower. Now we don't have to kill this guy, we just have to kill this guy. So if I can get 13 plus 17 attack, we win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 minus 4 is 15 damage. 22. I think that's a win. We had to go back and fix a couple things along the way. We earned 5 treasures, all of which went on Dane in 11 turns. Would have been nice to see more locations. But Nori's threat control plus a couple Gandalfs kept us from having to engage this guy until we really wanted to. We had a nice rhythm of willpower and real good control. Those two far-sighted really made the game feasible. I like that in here. I don't know if dwarves are far-sighted or nearsighted, but makes it fun. Well, I'll probably try do one more quest with this, but thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks.